Hello! I hope you're having a beautiful, beautiful day. This is video number 6 of a series of 7 videos on how to have boundless energy. Hold tight if you're sad it's going to end tomorrow, because after that there'll be 7 videos on how to always be happy and 7 videos on how to freely give. So we are not done. There's plenty in store. The key word for this video is willingness, and I'll share a little bit more about that, but I also wanted to give a thank you first while we wait for more people to get online to so many of you who have been adding your enthusiasm to my book, your energy to my book, sharing the posts about my book, giving me your advice. I love that this has become a group process. This book is really for everyone, and that's also why I extra appreciate the donations on the GoFundMe campaign, which is awesome. I just read the first set of edits from my editor. She's doing a fabulous job. And sorry, my eyes are turning away because I'm going to pull up the full URL for the GoFundMe campaign. But anyways, I'm very excited to see how things are moving along. You may notice there's a beautiful cover, there's a wonderful promo video, and there's more to come for getting this book. It's not just about printing a book, but it's also about sharing the message with over 1 million people. So if you do want to support this and reserve your copy of the book right away, you can do so at www.gofundme.com/healing-happens-book. So thank you for that. And back to the key word for this video on energy. The word is willingness. I remember reading an article from one of my spiritual teachers, and he mentioned that people don't have a limited supply of energy, and humans a long time ago used to do a lot more in one day and have bigger physical feats than we do today. And they weren't losing energy. So energy does not necessarily have to do with a limited supply. What energy has to do with is willpower and willingness. We have willpower when we have the willingness to do something. For those of you who were at the warrior camp, maybe you noticed the people in your group who were less willing were also more tired, whereas the people who were more willing were more energetic. Now, which comes first, the chicken or the egg? I think the willingness comes first. There was this cute story from one of my teachers when he was a bit younger, and I think a group of them were moving a pile of woods in extreme heat, maybe 100-degree heat, and they just had to go up and down this hill and carry the wood, and it was this very boring, repetitive activity. And he was just hating it and getting grumpy and getting really, really tired, dragging his feet. And then he turned and looked a few feet away, and there was a woman who was quite a bit older than him, who was joyfully bouncing along and so happy to just move a pile of woods. And he had to sit there and go, well, wait a minute, I'm younger than her, I'm stronger than her, this should be easier for me than her. But it was not, because she had the willingness to do this. Now, this is an important lesson, because we're often picking and choosing what we do in life depending on what we like and what we don't like. But there's some things in life, like cleaning our house, or for me, my hard one is unpacking my suitcase. That always takes me forever. But do we have the same willingness for that as for other things? Often no, because we've judged those things to be not as exciting. But what if we imagine that every single moment could be filled with this glory and this excitement? Then we would have that willingness to go and do everything. So when we were at warrior camp and people were wondering why I had so much energy, there was one thing that I chose above the warrior camp, which is to make sure that I was taking care of my body. And I did that when I needed to. It really didn't need much at all. So beyond that, I was absolutely present with what was happening and willing to do what was given to me. And I have to say, everything was a lot of fun. The camp was a real blast. Those of you who are curious about this, I don't know if there'll be another one this year unless you all call in and express interest, but put it on your calendars for next year as soon as it gets posted online, because that's probably been one of the most transformative events in a small period of time that I've been to. So hope this helps. Think of ways that you could have more willingness for the things that you want to do and the things that you need to do so that the energy will follow. Aho! Many blessings. Bye-bye.